Hi, my name is Ellie Alberts, and I would like to present to you two concepts that definitely influence whether the economy is advancing or declining. These concepts include financial incentives and investing. The first concept we're going to look into today is incentives. In the economy, an incentive is a financial motive that will cause somebody to take certain action. For example, income. Let's say there's a person who only has to pay for themselves and he receives an annual income of about $45,000 per year. He works as a customer service representative at a company. All of his necessary bills only cost around $38,000. That means he has an extra $7,000 to spend solely on things for his own enjoyment. On the other hand, let's say somebody is making around $15,000 working full-time at minimum wage. They have to support themselves and a kid. So after paying all their necessary bills for that year, they probably won't have much extra money to spend on stuff for pure enjoyment. These models directly show how much a financial incentive, such as income, can influence the amount of consumer spending inside of the economy. Let's say somebody didn't have a motive to buy goods or services. People wouldn't be consuming, which would lead to a much smaller amount of money being circulated throughout businesses and people in the economy. If this happened, the economy would quickly decline because no money can be redistributed or used in other parts of the economy. The next concept we're going to be focusing on is investing. This is when somebody spends money with the expectation of achieving a profit by putting this money into financial plans, shares, or property. To help make this more clear to you, let me present to you an example of investing. Let's say an individual realizes that a very popular company such as Netflix isn't doing very well, and the cost of a share is lower. So they decide to invest and buy about 100 shares in hopes that they will make the money back that they spent and make more of a profit after the company rises and does well again. If this occurs, they will probably have a positive outcome. Investment directly affects the economy because it leads to increased productivity, thus economic growth. It leads to increased productivity because when investors buy stocks, it gives money to the business that they invested in, which causes the business to do better, and in return, the people who invested will also receive more money back. The money the businesses accumulate will allow them to produce more goods, which means more consumers will be involved. All of this trickling down through the economy and through people and businesses will lead to a positive boom. As you can see, both concepts influence the economy because each can lead to the redistribution of money, which directly affects economic growth. But it eventually all comes down to whether or not investors and consumers are willing to be actively involved every single day. Thank you so much for listening. I hope that what I presented to you today can show you how these concepts directly impact how our economy is doing every single day.